JSD Cool here, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. That didn't work. And today, as you can probably see by the first time lapse that I did here, I built this machine, which took actually a while. And I also built this machine afterwards. Okay, actually thankfully all that's missing from that is a couple of things. I'll have to go redo that in a little while, but that's not what this video is about, guys. Man, those bathtubs did a poor job at protecting this. You can see they all survived. Anyhow, as I was saying, so I made this thing, which first of all, let me explain the origins of this. So, like a couple of days ago from when I'm recording this video, Scrapman released a video about this machine that he made that was trying to be like one of those things where you, like, in real life that's like made out of pins, you put your hand on the back of it and then the pins will push up and on the other side you'll see your hand. So you tried to create that in Scrap Mechanic with suspension. And we all know what happened then. Lag happened, and it didn't really work that well. So I saw that in lunch on Friday, and I have math in the next period, in my next period on Friday. And so during math class, when I was just bored, I conceived this thing, which uses mostly mod pack modded parts apart from the logic gates here and all the pistons and of course all the blocks, to do the exact same thing, except much more controllable and fine and a lot less laggy with pistons, and also with an easy reset button so you don't have to put it back on the lift. So yeah, that's pretty much what this thing is. You can make any shape that you kind of want. The thing is, you just can't see what's happening. It's like a flaw of this thing. You can see, yeah, I actually made a pretty good square. And you can see I also missed one there, and it added a couple, actually, and it added some extra depth. But that is another thing. You can actually add depth to this stuff up to 4 blocks, versus Scrapman's one, you can only make depth up to 2 blocks, which sucks. And this could theoretically have even more depth. As you can see here, the piston only, I mean, I can't click on it, but the piston only extends up to 4 blocks, because that's all I wanted to do, because I didn't want to make this thing too big. Also, if I made this thing bigger, it'd probably lag more, because I made this in the time lapse, as you saw, like a 16 by 16 version of this, and that lagged like heck. So then I downgraded to a 16 by 8 version. That still lagged, and I slowly cut off layers. And at that point, at some point, my game actually crashed from when I was chopping things off. Too many entities were colliding. So I ended up with this eventually, which is a 8 by 10, so 80 pistons. So and simply what this does is this uses a 1-tick button into counters, which then have these reset buttons on them, just to, you know, reset them. And then those counters are fed into these, I want to call them stepper motors, because I want to say that's what they were originally called, but it's called a smart engine controller, which is pretty much, given the values that you give it, will go to a certain rotation rate, speed at a certain speed, and with a certain amount of force. Okay, and so that then just connects to the pistons, and then whatever input I put here is just how much it will actually output, as you can see. And then I did the reset thing, which actually you saw in the time lapse it took me forever to do. connecting up all these gates here because I forgot to connect them previously. What an idiot. I'm just glad I didn't actually do the biggest version. So yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it. Thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Check out the Discord link in the description. Okay. Oh, I got a text. Anyhow, I will see you all in the next episode of Scrap Mechanic. Bye.